Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Long time no see. I had to write a list of everything that has happened recently because there has been so much going on. That is part of the reason I haven't done any YouTube videos. And so let me just tell you everything that has been happening around here. So this all started at the beginning of May with my vehicle dying. The transmission went out. I got stuck in the town that I worked, and thankfully my mother-in-law came and rescued me. So we had it towed to the closest body shop, and they said that it was going to be $8,000 to fix it. All right, that vehicle that I had was not even worth that much money. I mean, I don't think so anyways, but used vehicles are going like hotcakes right now. So maybe it was, but we really didn't want to put in $8,000 to fix that vehicle. Well, it was also a dealership that we had that vehicle that looked at it. So then we had my parents come down and tow it to another trusted body shop. But it was still going to be $5,500 to fix that vehicle, which I had a Ford Escape. So we decided that we weren't going to fix it. We weren't 100% sure what we were going to do with it. So while that's all happening pretty much the same time, I graduated from college with my master's in science of nursing with a concentration in education. I finished up with all my classes in December, but in May we had the ceremony, which was really awesome. I'm so glad that I went to it. It was in person, so got lucky with that, especially with all of the things going on. Then my husband also finished up with his year of college. They just finished up his third year in pharmacy school, so he had finals week, so he was focusing on that. And then he is now in his fourth year where they do rotations. So this was all pretty much happening at the same time. Not to mention, I have been working a lot in my garden. I absolutely love gardening. I just started last year, although I grew up with my dad gardening, so I'm not necessarily new to the concept, I guess. I just didn't actually help him that much with his garden. And so then when I got into it last year, I realized how much I truly love it. So I've been doing that a lot. Plus all of May, it was raining, torrential rains, pretty much the entire month of May. So that was kind of annoying on top of everything else. So we ended up deciding what vehicle we wanted. We wanted a van. So searching online for vans, I called several places. The ones that were posted online were already sold. I think the used vehicles that are in like a good price range, everything you're kind of looking for, is just going like hotcakes. But we ended up finding one in a town not too far from where we live. So luckily my job now is a little bit flexible, so I took off and we went and looked at it. And it's a van, pretty much everything we were looking for. Low mileage. It was a little bit older, 2 years older than what my Escape is. It is a Dodge Grand Caravan, and it was right in our price range, so we purchased it. And that is where, oh my gosh, it's just been so stressful because I got the van, driving it to work, doing fine. 1 week later, I still even had the 90-day tag on it. The brakes locked up. I have no idea what happened, why they locked up. So that was stressful because I had the kids in the car. I ended up making it home. Hubby looked at them and he was able to fix them the next day, so got that taken care of. And then we realized, like the day after he got those fixed, that the van door didn't lock, which was not disclosed when we purchased the van. We did know that there was a couple of things wrong with the vehicle when we purchased it. Like the back tailgate, the trunk, it will open automatically, but it will not close. That wasn't a deal breaker for us. Then we also knew that there was a scratch on the rear view mirror and that there's a little smudge on the reverse camera on the back. It didn't impede vision or anything, so we're like, yeah, you know, if it keeps the price lower, we're willing to just live with those little imperfections. So we found out that the door wouldn't lock. The temperature gauge actually stopped working as well, so there was a check engine light on. This was all within a week of getting our van. And then after that, we also noticed the AC just wasn't quite working right. So I think it was the following week after all that kind of happened, because I think some of that stuff happened on the weekend. It's all kind of a blur now, but I know it was so stressful the last month or so. And so we took it back to the dealership, and thank you, God, because they fixed all of those 3 things. They looked at the brakes, I think. They didn't have to do anything with them. My husband did fix them. But they only charged us 25%. Thank you, because we spent money on the vehicle. And it's like, come on, we're having all of these problems. Okay, and then, I don't know, it was like another week or week and a half. And then my driver's window broke. Can it get any worse? It's just one thing after the other, I swear. Oh my gosh. I was letting a fly out, so I pulled it down a little bit, let the fly out, and I went back up, pop. What's happening? And the window slid all the way down. No window on the way home. Thankfully, I was in town, but yes, can't drive the vehicle if the window is going to be stuck in the down position because it would not go up. You know, people are going to get in and steal your stuff or whatever. So, hubby took that apart, seen what was broken, and went and got it apart. So that was another 80 bucks that we spent to fix the van that we literally just got pretty much 30 days ago. It was the little piece where the window goes up or whatever. It had snapped off, so there was nothing to help bring the window up. So I helped him fix that. It's been really hot out lately as well. Just got that fixed. That same day, I also took the kids strawberry picking at a U-Pick. They absolutely loved it. It was really, really fun. We picked some, but they didn't want to pick as much as I wanted to. But that's all right. That's all right. And then I think to just wrap up the video, it has been so hot, so hot. It is almost 100 degrees right now, and my plants are suffering so much. Right after this video, actually, I am gonna go out and water those plants because they're on the south side of the house. They're actually right out here. Yeah, and they're really drooping, so. This is post me after watering the plants. You'll see that later in the video. But while I was out there, I forgot to mention that earlier this month, I had been working like evening shifts for educational needs for some of the nurses at the hospital. And so there was one morning that I had time to go and walk the dog to a new location, a public area. We've been working on that. And my dog got attacked. It was so stressful. I was like kicking the other dog to get him away. Luckily, my dog was not injured and I was also not injured. But that's just another thing that happened during this time that I have not been on YouTube. Anyways, this is just a quick update. I really need to get in a better habit of staying on top of my YouTube because I really do love doing YouTube videos, but I'm also not willing to sacrifice my house for YouTube because I do work full-time, so it's kind of a weird balance of everything. And I will tell you that my house has been an absolute wreck the last month just because of the stress of everything going on. So June is like halfway over already, so I have been basically this month, the month of June, just trying to get back on track with the Fly Lady system. This room is still a wreck, but I've actually been doing a little bit at a time. So anyways, I hope to see you soon again. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Oh my gosh, I am finishing up with my last plant to water, my little, what the heck is that thing called? Holy crap, I am sweating bullets. It is so hot out here. This is insane weather. Crazy.